Right. Good morning, good evening, good afternoon. Rock and roll. It's late here in the Gettysburg battlefield. I slept, I'm awake. And good morning, y'all. Shogun, James Clavell. Should be good stuff. So if I'm chilling and adventuring through 16th century Japan by myself here for a while, and y'all are chilling and it's really late, I fell asleep to take a nap. I think the sun was going down, and I woke up about an hour ago. So hopefully that's my sleep session for tonight. So I may indeed play a very nice chill audiobook, dramatized, of Shogun, James Clavell. They're remaking that. And that was fantastic when I was a kid on TV. Shogun with Chamberlain. And so I've been listening to that. It's interesting. It's about a period that I don't know enough about. Cool beans. Good solstice to all my fellow pagans out there, and Happy New Year. Our New Year has come and gone. Our winter celebration has come and gone. Hope we get some snow. Snow would be nice. I thought I heard a snowplow truck out there, but it's not. It's the fire behind me. Let's see if we can get some joy. Let's have some fun. We have some tasks to do. Oh, God, Twitch. Why do you do this to me? Why do you hate me, Twitch? Why? Come on, Twitch. Really? Try it again. There we go. Tail World's Joy. Oh, I was gonna fire up. I was gonna fire up. Ow! I was gonna fire up the 16th century mod and go to the Great Wall of China. I just keep thinking about that Chinese Christmas buffet. And as usual, if you're a veteran Gecko player, and I'm a new Gecko player, if you're tuning into this broadcast now or later, you guys will see a lot of changes. You also see a lot of fixes, and I'm going to finish this. It wouldn't take too much to finish it. A lot of the troops are messed up. Several of the factions are messed up. Lords have names like Lady. A lot of the tiers don't have any proficiencies, stats, or skills, and so I've begun to address that. I've also obviously changed the menu screens, and I've modded the music with my own mixes. And so my aim is to make the tiers balanced, the weapons balanced, the screens are different, the music's different. I want to finish the troop trees, the stats, the proficiencies, the skills are non-existent. And this mod may or may never, ever, ever, ever get finished, and likely not ever get finished. It will sit here on the shelves in an archive undone, unless you're playing the version that yours truly will finish. And it wouldn't really take too much to finish this mod. I haven't seen a lot of errors in it at all. It's just it's not done. There's not broken stuff with it. There's just, it's incomplete. Enjoy the tunes. And if it stays quiet in here, I'm going to throw an audiobook on. I'm going to throw on Shogun by James Clavell. It's great. I'll get past the initial first chapter where they're at sea and get right to Japan because it's very good. Rock and roll. So let's see where we're at. I want a Japanese drum, much to the dismay of my neighbors. $272 Toyotomi Tomiyoshi. Rock and roll. Guten Morgen from jolly old Japan. Love this history and this culture. I'm learning so much. It's an incredibly profound century. What I want to know is, what did they party with in jolly old Japan? Just sake? So we're at Kyosu, we're kicking some ass, we're at war with the whole world. We need to head north, we need to go on a, we need to finish a quest up in Nanbu if we're not at war with them. I need some chill music. It's late at night. I'm in half zombie mode. So rock and roll. You guys tune in an hour later. I hope you like the screens. I hope you like the tunes. Graphic changes. I modded a few armors. Rock and roll. So we are the legendary, the infamous Toyotomi Hideyoshi, the bald rat, is what Oda Nobunaga called him. And so he wasn't in the game. He was in the game under his assumed name. So he had a persona. He had an assumed name. He had a guise. He had a, what's the word I'm looking for here? He had a alternate identity, which he absconded with the money from another lord in real history, Toyotomi Hideyoshi. And so he was under the service of another lord's banner under a assumed identity and was rewarded with some money, and he bailed with it, and he went and he swore an oath of allegiance under Oda with his real name, Toyotomi Hideyoshi. He later became the Prime Minister, the Chancellor of Japan. After Oda committed seppuku. And so he rose through the ranks of Japanese society from a peasant farmer all the way up to prime minister, mostly by his sword and through his oath. And so our character, yeah, we just got to level 2021, so we just got past 18. I think the last time we were like level 18. And I played a bunch offline today. I was going to fire up the American Civil War mod as well. I've been really digging the gunpowder in this. And so we just besieged Tamaru Castle. And then they... I need to chill. So we just had a siege on Tamaru Castle, but the Asakura clan sued for peace. So that sucks, because what I want to do with the Oda clan... Just a synapse, sitting here talking to myself. I'm used to it. So we should take everything within this mountain range. The Oda clan should take everything in this mountain range and then everything to the coast. In real history, because I'm trying to influence this game, this campaign, to follow along historical parallels. And so we will take the middle third of Japan. And so maybe today we'll complete our quest. We have to go back up to Nanbu, up to Hirosaki, to complete a quest. We've got a bunch of good companions. They're working their way up. Hashiba Hidekatsu is a character that I put into the game as a companion, and he was the fourth son of Oda. And so I put him in the game as opposed to Enrique. I also changed everything about the companion. So now you have the fourth son of Shogun Oda as one of your companions, as opposed to a washed up whoever. I think that character was originally Marnid in Warband. And so Mari, we've got her working her way up. She looks kick-ass. These freaking armors and these heroes just look amazing. Check them out. And so he's got family armor on. He's got Toyotomi clan armor, robe, helmet. Yeah, so this was our old armor. And so we kicked it down to Yoshio. He was our toughest companion. He's our best swordsman. He's got a really high two-handed sword skill. Hashiba's working his way up. He has all Oda clan armor, so I gave him all of his family armor. Yumu, she's looking good. I think she was... Yeah, she was my first companion. And she's working her way up. These guys are passing her up, though. Tiruyo, she's cool. I love her armor. Goman is... What's his name? He's the crossbowman, I think, from the Rodox. I haven't played Vanilla Warband in years. Mods. I'll die in a hospital playing a Warband mod, probably. And I'm alright with that. So yeah, we just rescued a shit ton of prisoners in battle, and so we swapped out all of our different clan warriors with prisoners that we conquered and rescued with Oda soldiers. So now we have a nice consistent little army that we're building up. Yeah, you guys can't see that behind my cam, but I've got my company maxes out at 79 warriors, so I can have a rank and file of 79. That's where I'm sitting. So we have renown of like 250. Just check out these warriors. Check them out. Check out the villager, bitch and shirt. Right on. How much infantry do we have? because I really was lacking on the infantry and the cavalry. Because the Oda clan was infamous for its gunpowder. "13 horsemen, we need to do something about that. We need 14, we need a lucky number." So we got 20 infantry. We got about 30 gunners. So let's make them infantry. I changed the click noise too. There was like this tap that you're hearing. I found that in the sound files. It was much nicer to click these guys with. So we're looking good. We have a few prisoners. I'm trying to start a war because our personal goal, our personal historical goal, is Momoyama. So Momoyama is where Toyotomi Hideyoshi lived. And so that was Nara, and I modded it, so now it's Momoyama. Because it is actually in the true vicinity of where Momoyama was, between Kyoto and Osaka. So that's about right where Momoyama was. That's where it was in real history. Modern day Japan puts it here, about where Kyoto is. Kyoto's a little bit further to the north here. In modern day Japan, Kyoto's up here. Momoyama's here. I think it's just a neighborhood these days. There should be I think there is a palace there. There is a fort. This fortress is there. Oh, our Lord is going to be pissed with us. We're sitting at 21,000 coin. These are good horses. These Dosenko horses are good horses. They got a great speed, a lot of hit points, good maneuverability. I just scored this masterwork bow off the ground, scored it off the battlefield. Ground scored that in our loot. The only thing I ever fudge is my inventory. So we're doing good. We got a kick-ass rifle. I started modding the rifles. You should load them faster than they do. No junk to sell. Looks like we're solid. We got 5 prisoners. Let's see if there's any ransom brokers in the inn. Let's take a walk around. This crashes occasionally on me. I'll fire it back off if it does. I have to turn my settings down. We got a little rain in our village, right on, Kiyosu, in our capital city of the Oda clan. And so the armor we modded, we made that black breastplate. Now the shoulder pad should be orange. His apron should be orange. His insignia should be a gold, because that's what his armor looks like in the National Museum in Japan. And so we can mod those shoulder plates for his family armor. We'll change that. Like I said, the insignia will make that gold, make the apron orange as well. Multiple sclerosis colors. So we started our we got an enterprise. We started an ironworks here at Kiyosu. I'll tell you what, man, it's always moments like this. I have Tourette's where when I first get into the warband world, when you guys first click start and go and you enter a city and you're walking around in a warband world, since my disability, this is like a piece of chocolate. This is like, hell yeah. Bonsai! Freaking bonsai! Thank you for the bonsai. What's happening? Thank you for the follow. Good morning from the Gettysburg Battlefield in ancient Japan. What's shaking? Good morning. And some must. That is funny. Taking my anger out in Mountain Bandits, right on. Turn them into a faction. That's what I thought that said. Good morning, Duck Saints. Where are you, Duck Saints? What country do you live in? I live on the Gettysburg battlefield. It's dark out. It's about 2 in the morning. I just woke up a little while ago. And I hope you're well, wherever you may roam. Right on. Cool beans. Do you have snow? You guys have snow up there. I'm down in Pennsylvania. No snow here. It's cold and windy. I wish we had some snow. Years ago, I took the, you hate snow, yeah? I don't mind it for a while. It's nice to look at. Love to get out in it. I give my arms to no one. Are we gonna crash? Are they gonna let us in? Rock and roll. So what's Santa Claus bringing you for Christmas? Odin brought me 3 pounds of coal for the fire. And what's for dinner? I should say, what's for your midnight snack? Unless you're way out west, huh? Lady Nay? There's supposed to be I should be able to go into their sitting position by hitting V. It doesn't work. I'm getting a script error right there. So the Daimyo addition, the Daimyo submod to Gecko, it looks like, I don't know, there's an error with that. I should be able to sit, but I can't. I can kneel, but I can't sit. It won't let me, unfortunately. So, Lord of Rocky, man, you are always just kicking it. You're never doing nothing. You're like chilling out. You're feasted. You're rubbing elbows with the honeys. What's up with you? Good to see you again too, Lord of Rocky. So I'll be changing all those lords to daimyo. I changed the Great Lord to Shogun. I'll change the Emperor to Taiko. So I'll address that. And some of these factions, they have the lords named as Lady, and I'll address that too. I think it's in the mod source. Because when the lords are getting indicted for treason and they're going to a different faction, they're being renamed Lady instead of Lord. So that needs to be addressed. Right on. Cool beans. Yeah, you're out west. It's like 2 a.m. here. I got Amish buggies riding by, pooping in the road. I got a big fat crock pot in there of barbecued freaking pulled pork with the Sweet Baby Ray's Hawaiian barbecue sauce. You wish you were here. That'll feed me for a week. I will not forget how we fought side by side at the Great Battle of New Kawana. I am honored to have fought by your side. We need to start a war with these guys over at Sioux, and we need to finish taking that part of their kingdom. So I'm being a rogue daimyo, and I'm attacking some of these. You see, I can't even see the top of his head. That needs to be fixed. I need to fix that. I need to find out what's wrong with it. I need to find a claimant. So we are going to marry a female claimant, and she will be our empress. That's what we are going to do. Riding to the defense of Cheetah. That's right, my village is being raided, so we need to go kick this guy's ass. He's over there killing my cousins and eating my pigs and smoking my weed. No, I like Lord Shibata. So who are we at war with? Mori, Urakami, Iko Iki, Ito, Clan, and that's it. And we need to go score some armor. And we also need to go and open up another enterprise. Yep, we need that poem too, and we can help out this farmer. These scenes are too dark. This pub's too dark. It needs to be this screen I made. This pub is too dark. It needs to be bumped up. It is bumped up. I got the gamma cranked up. It's too dark in there. 10,000 bandits in the last 30. No, not the weed. Right on. One time, man, years ago, I took the bandits that are up in the mountains between the Rodoks and the Swatians, and I turned them into their own faction, and I gave them like Scottish Highlander items. They had like kilts and pikes and stuff. And so I changed, I can't remember what I called them, probably the Highlanders or something. But yeah, that was the first faction I ever made. That was fun. So they were kind of a mix of Swatians and Rodoks up in the Highlands. So yeah, we need to learn a poem for Our Lady Love. Oh, my nose hairs. Oh, my nose hairs. Oh, I gotta braid these bitches. I can teach you the poem An Argument in the Garden. It is a comic poem which satirizes the conventions of courtly love. A lover steals into a garden in Old Tunsberg and plies her with lots of witty lines to persuade his lover to submit to his embraces. Oh, just tell me the poem. I'll write it on my hand. All the silks of China, all the furs of Yurkin would buy you not the briefest kiss what I bestow. I bestow for love and the sake of my own happiness. But brought you a gift. Let us see, let us puff. Or should I tell my father how you came to Bong? Yep, I'll sleep again eventually, probably when the sun's coming up. Exclamation mark THC in the chat. Why I smoke herb. I need a room full. It's criminal that I have to pay for my own medications when I can grow stuff better than anything in any clinic. So let's see if we have to go and see Our Lady Love. This will give our companions a few minutes to chill. Our village is being raided, but we have the Shogun. We convinced the Shogun to go to our village to run the bandits off, the bad guys. It's probably an enemy shit. Let's scout. It's not being raided no more. Our king, our shogun, is probably pissed at us. Oh, these bastards, they didn't raid it yet. We need to fill up with, we need to get some samurais. Take them all. Supplies, we bought them all. Cool beans. 6 days my messenger post is done. I also changed the font in this. This screen needs to be changed, so I'll address all the other screens, so all the screens in the game look like old Japanese parchment. So I'll change this screen. I'll get to it eventually. Cool beans. Looking good. Let's find out where the bad guys are. The village headman. What is up, headman? What are you doing, headman? Are you eating all my pigs? Nope, we ran the bad guys off. We need to go to our friend's kingdom. I have a really hard time remembering things. Right on. Oh, dude. Yeah, it's the entirety of Japan. It's huge. We're gonna go north. I have to go all the way up here. I have to go up to Nanbu. I have to complete a quest up here. So I'm going up here. This is where we started, but once I got on the wiki, and I read a bit more about the wiki, and I also dived into the history, right? Once I dived into the history and I got a really good overview of what's happening this century, I knew that all of the major intrigue and all the major history was happening right here. So this is the place to be. So I can learn about this history and immerse myself in this history and live through this history through the eyes of a character that isn't in the game, that we put in the game, who's a significant icon from this period. And so that's what we're doing, rock and roll. So that's who Hideyoshi was. Right on. And so yeah, it's huge all the way south. I mean, that's one of the reasons that there will be like there'll be about a 5-second lag every 5 minutes, because the world map is so doggone big and there's a shit ton of units everywhere. We go to Nagasaki, man, look, we go everywhere. Yeah, I mean, this is this is awesome. The freaking sieges are awesome. The ancient Japanese freaking fortresses are bitchin'. I mean, and there's just a lot of it that's unfinished that's really not that hard to finish. I can finish it in a day with coffee, with cog fog, with MS, with my brain being as forgetful as it is. So shit, let's go open up another enterprise. We are down. We're in the red. We're in the red every month. We're in the red. I need to find out who that quest is for. That rebel hideout right there. I want to get that quest. I don't know who's got the quest. I was going to ask the bartender who has work, because then I can find out that rebel hideout, the rebel hideout, attacking that rebel hideout is cool, because you're actually, I think you're attacking a fortress. You're not just attacking some bandit camp in the woods, you're actually attacking a fortress with rifles. And man, I'll tell you what, it's like high noon in the old west, going down the street gun to gun with that, attacking the rebel camp. Yeah, it was pretty tough. So let's find out who has the quest for the rebel bandit camp. Oru Nobunaga, also, yeah, that character. One character I replaced and I made him. One character I added to the faction was Oda's brother. And so I added Oda's brother to the faction because Oda's brother rebelled. Yeah, he formed a coup against his brother. And so I added him into the game. Right on. Cool beans. And welcome, Duck Saints. I'm supposed to be honest, you know what? I'm supposed to be retired in Newfoundland. I was going to be living in a fishing shack overlooking the ocean with my Irish wolfhound, going fishing in my lawn chair and painting pictures of whales. And then COVID-19 happened, and you guys won't let me in. I don't blame you, letting anybody in that's sick. Fucking COVID-19, man. I was gonna be your neighbor with like the red leaf and everything. I was gonna move up by Lonesome Meadows in Newfoundland and retire. So Oda has the bandit hideout, so it's the our shogun. So, oh, right on. So Lord Takagawa is our resident scoundrel. And so Lord Takagawa is our resident scoundrel. He's also the brother of Lady Aki, who we are romancing. So this is a win-win. So Takigawa is the lord that we talk to if we want to start a war with another kingdom, which we don't really have to do in this mod because there's constant wars. There's so many factions. It's just like feudal Japan. These guys are never, ever, ever at peace. These guys are always at war. So he's the man. The thing is I'm looking for a claimant, and I think I'm going to marry a claimant once I get powerful enough. I get like an 800, 900, 1,000 renown. I've got about 300-400 troops. We'll marry a claimant. We'll take our own kingdom. We'll take the whole island. That's the goal. We're going to take the whole island. And I don't usually do that in my Warband mod playthroughs at all. There's only a couple of games that I play like that where I take over everything. This is one of them. I need more tea. Drink of the week, no shit. So I rolled into my buddy B2's little shack down the road here, right? There's a little gas station convenience store right down the road. Really cool Indian guy runs it, B2. But he had this stuff sitting there, boy, and this is tits. This is the best. This is so good. It's just a nice soda. It's non-alcoholic, but boy, that ginger beer is just right. And it's got a nice... Oh, shit, I can't get that damn thing off. Cigarette lighter. Oh, boy, that sucker's really sealed on there. Holy shit. I'm going to go wake up my neighbor to help me get the tab off. He'll kill me. This is such a good drink. It's a nice treat. Life is good in a bottle. How about that? So we'll mosey and I'll refresh my tea in a bit. And puff some more by all means. I got Cherry AK. Rock and roll. Cherry AK is kick ass. Cherry AK is nice and sticky. There's this Warriors of Japan samurai show documentary. It's like a 3-4 part on Netflix. It's got so many bad reviews, and I thought it was just fantastic. Granted, I'm ignorant to the historical accuracy of the period. I thought it was incredibly well done, entertaining. The armors, when I look at stitching and armors and stuff like that as a reenactor, I looked at that. The armors and shit were top notch. Costuming was fantastic. Acting, I wouldn't know. I don't speak Japanese. Guildmaster, bandits. Shit, we'll never find them in Japan. They'll be gone in a second. They're like ninjas in the mist. Wedge of cheese and goodwill. Sounds like a good gig to me. Right on. So our Shogun is the one who has the quest. So let's go get the quest. So it's night. Are we going to get mugged? We've only had one mugging. Such a ripoff. Run, Toyo. That's another thing. Starting our character all the way out by the gate when we just want to go in the palace, it's a bit much. Every time running a half a mile just to go talk to the king. Start us right outside the door. Shogun Oda Nobunaga. Yeah, the guy was a wild man. Just see him pop his head up? That was cool. Mass respect. So, right on. Something you can do for us. We've heard reports of a group of monk rebels have established a hideout. So we will destroy it. That's a really freaking cool, fun freaking quest too. So it's nighttime. Let's rest. That font looks so much better. I can't stand that freaking vanilla warband font. It sucks. Let's scoot with our lord. Let's kill some bandits. We need to go up north, complete that quest. Early in the morning, 2 a.m. here in Pennsylvania. It's a good time to head all the way up north, do a little exploring, finish that quest. I've had that merchant quest kind of hanging on since day one. We're almost at day 300. So I need to head all the way back up to Nanbu now that I have an army. Love the artwork. Love the freaking artwork. It's fantastic. And finish that quest up north. We need to find a claimant. Make introductions. So what do we got here? Where you guys headed? Oh, you bastards are over here raiding us. You're gonna die. Every freaking one of you. You're over there killing my cousins. Ah, we freaking made peace. That's no good. Yep, he's retreating. He's retreating to Demon Hanzo's fortress. Hattori Hanzo, the infamous Demon Hanzo. I'm trying to marry his daughter, but then I got the claimant idea. I'm like, shit, I haven't married a claimant in years. So we'll wait for his ass to scoot on out of here. We'll come back after him. Bandits aren't giving us any trouble anymore. Let's see if he's going to come out. Let's get him to come out. And then we'll kill him. He's in there raping, pillaging, and plundering all my cousins. That ain't cool. Oh, did he scoot already? I think he did. Nope. You're sitting at the headman's table. You are not headman. Let's see who he is. He's the Lord of Sumoro. He has a sister and a niece. Where is Sumoro? So he's the lord of a village just like yours truly. He's got a little more renown than I do. We're still a lowly daimyo working our way up. Yes, we are getting the better of you, and I'm waiting for him to come out of the castle so we can kill him. The army's looking for him. We need to get our enterprise started. I need that extra coin. I'm down about 500 to 800 coin a week for my troops. We're making a little bit of coin on our village, and we have one enterprise, but we have about 21,000, so we can open up another enterprise. There's the man himself. And his daughter will probably hate our guts. Hattori Hanzo, the infamous himself. No shit. Demon Hanzo. So behind the scenes, this guy was a ninja. No shit. He committed assassinations as a ninja and everything. But he was Lord Hattori Hanzo, Demon Hanzo. No shit. And so I wanted to portray him in the game, but I come to find that he was already in the game. Solution? Marry his daughter. So bitchin', right on. So we're making some buddy points with him. We got a big whopping 2 buddy points with him. What are you doing, you and the clan? Rock and roll, how goes the war? So I'm trying to keep the Tokugawa clan and the Oda clan allied defensive pack alliance. And so I'm keeping these 2 factions tight, even against the Takedas if we have to. So eventually we'll swallow up the Tokugawas and the Takedas. You're doing good against Hojo. Not so good against the rest of them. Asakura, we need to take them out. Rock and roll, so what's he up to? Let's go and get mugged. I can ask him again about his daughter. He said we'll talk about it another time. But at the same time, I'm thinking I want to marry a claimant. That's the way to go. We're going to get that mugging? No mugging. Man, what a chip. Middle of the night, don't get mugged. Hisa the Traveler. So yeah, we're going to have to find some of those claimants. No companions. But we need to talk to the Guildmaster. Yeah, I couldn't find the pub for the longest time. The Saki House, right? There's no signage. Solution, go in the pub and come out. See where the heck you're at. He needs more blades. Why, sir, you don't have any armor. You must be a really good armor because everyone's bought all your armor. Let's see what he's got. Let's see if we have any family stuff. Yukunoshita. Nice. So we're looking for, always on the lookout for the Toyotomi armor. It's pretty distinct. It stands out. It's different. Look at that. Love the armors in this mod. What we got here? Mogami Jimbori. Bitchin'. What's shaking, Zahu? What's happening? Good morning to you. Nice. Look at that. I want one. I'll never take it off. Yeah, so we need to score some new armor for our girl. But we need to get some family armor. And I don't see any family armor, so we're going to have to stay on the lookout for some more Toyotomi armor. And I did go in and I've modified the merch so that we do indeed will have our clan's armor in the two factions that we're engaging in. And so I added our family armor to the cultures and the factions, so they should be appearing in merch more often. Oh, right on. GTA 5, I have that. I played it a little bit. But I never played through GTA 4. I like San Andreas. I stream San Andreas. I love San Andreas. It's funny as hell. But GTA 5 is a trip. I'd love to play that. I need a better PC to play that more often, Zahu, GTA 5. It was a little laggy, but I love GTA. I think GTA is amazing. I fired it up. I thought it was amazing. I was like, I love GTA series. I started playing that GTA when San Andreas came out, is when I started playing that. But I've never played through the whole GTA 4, right? And I started playing GTA 5. I played it for like maybe an hour, like got started. But then I was kind of like, I never got to play through the GTA 4. You know what I mean? I like to play the whole series. Yeah, I'd love to play that, man. Has the best plot? Oh, I see my eyeballs. You said GTA 4 has the best plot. Cool. Yeah, see, I never got to play through the whole thing, and I like it. I like that, how he's an immigrant and he comes over to the U.S. and, you know, I can relate. The shit that he gets into. Oh, when I was young, the stupid shit we did. It's good to see you, Zahu. What's for breakfast? Zahu, you want to see my Christmas tree? Right there. Dude, I'm a pagan. I've never had a Christmas tree in I haven't seen a Christmas tree in years. I've never had a Christmas tree in my house. It's cute. You're funny, man. Thanks for the laugh, Zaho. You're the man. I'm glad we crossed paths, Zaho. I'm glad to know you. You always make me laugh. You're a positive person, so thank you for being positive. I already slept like 6 hours. I took a nap and I slept a long time. Zahu, I got a big crock pot full of barbecue pork in there. Got my fire going. We'll look for these armors in a minute. I was looking for the Guildmaster. There you are, rock and roll. Good morning. I wish I had the energy to stay on Twitch all the time. I love it that you guys just roll in and say hey. It gets fucking lonely up here in my treehouse. I got a bunch of cute Amish girls coming by later to give me a lap dance. It's gonna be great. Can't wait. 50 and over, fully clothed. It's all good. G-rated. It's still gonna be fun. It's cute. Oh man. Cool beans. Thought I'd jump out and say, hey, we'll continue our quest. Zaho, thank you for moderating this year. My year is already over. New Year's was the other day. My religious holiday was the 18th to the 20th. 20th was New Year's. And so thank you for moderating this year. It's been a fun year. I've been on Twitch for a year. Oh, hot diggity dog. It's nighttime. Let's see if we get mugged. It's supposed to be nighttime. Right on. I like my... It's supposed to be nighttime. Huh. Must be early. Let's find our Guildmaster. Alrighty then. The shady back streets of jolly old Japan. Look at these guys. It's like a showdown at high noon in the Old West. Ryukuro. Nice. I like that. It's realistic. What I mean is, you know, the Guildmaster's not standing out there like a menu. You know what I mean? I had to go look for the guy at his house, had to have a sit down, share some tea. So who's coming to take me to the Chinese buffet for Christmas? Oh man. So all you Christians out there who celebrate Christmas, what are you having for your Christmas dinner? How do you celebrate your religious holiday? Right on. You see how I spaced right there? It's not the herb. The herb actually makes me focus, no shit. Look at this. Huh. Always makes you wonder what's going on in the minds of people when they're creating something. Hello, stranger. You seem to be new to Hamamatsu. I'm the elder amongst the merchants and artisans of the town. So let's start some... Let's see if we should have enough buddy points with them too. We do. To start an enterprise. I think when we did a quest for them before, we did a quest for the Shogun. We didn't do a quest for the Guildmaster, so he may or may not give us permission. I think we did do a quest for him though. I wish to join the local guild and establish myself as a merchant. Excellent. Much better dialogue. Cool beans. So what do we got? They know and they trust me, but they've never even been to my damn house and broke bread with me. No shit. They only know me as Warlord. It's what my parents named me. They had high hopes. So let's see what the best deal is. I love it. Look at this. A mill to polish rice, a brewery to make sake from rice. Awesome. Lacquer works. Soy sauce from soybeans. Fish press iron works. Kick ass. It should be silver works because at this time, one of the biggest industries of Japan at this time was silver. Japan was wealthy in silver. That's where their wealth came from at this time, was silver. So that could be changed from iron work to silver mine, you know, especially if it was the most profitable. And so silver should be the most profitable enterprise in Japan at this time. So right on. I have no idea which is what. So 162 man a week. Nope. Next. Linen from flax. 110. Negative 148. Ah, we start the dinner by sharing the wafer. Oh, right on. Then we wait for the first star in the sky, usually around 4:30 p.m. Then the gifts from underneath the tree kick in. Wow, that's really sweet, man. That's awesome. That's super nice. Hell yeah. Lucky you, bro. Make some good memories, brother. Hell yeah. Awesome. We have a nice dinner every night. We have a nice dinner that we cook together, and then we usually exchange one gift at dinner. And it's usually something small, and it's homemade. I draw you a picture, make you a wooden carving. Maybe make you something special to eat or something to wear. And so that's what me and my daughter would do. And every day, we light a different candle to a different ancestor. Like to my grandmother and my father. And so we light a candle to our ancestors every day of the solstice of Yule, 2 weeks of Yule. And so for a fortnight, we light a candle each day to an ancestor. We used to have, a dinner every day, but me and my daughter only do it for 3 days during the solstice, New Year's, for 18th to 20th. We light candles to our ancestors and we have a meal. And then if the moon's full right around midnight, we sacrifice Christians. That's the best part. We don't really do that anymore. It's been a long time since we did that. That sounds awesome, Zahu. Thank you for sharing. Sincerely. $349 a week for the dye works. Figures the dye works. Silk is always such a big commodity. What about the iron? 400. The iron's the gig. We're in the mountains. Iron's probably going to be it again. 52 a week. Soy sauce. Man, I love that soy sauce. I love soy sauce in everything. You see, I have hereditary hemochromatosis. I have toxic amounts of iron in me, right? And so what that does is it makes my blood pressure really low. So that means, what's good about that? It means I can eat all the salt I want. I need the salt. I need the soy sauce. So where most people can't eat a lot of salt, I need to eat a lot of salt, soy, and sulfur, right? Love that soy sauce. It makes my blood pressure normal. So yeah, that's -12. That's no good. For the soy sauce, -12, there's a lot of soy sauce. Lacquerware. 118 a week, no good. Yep. What about the rice? 12 a week. Yep, it's going to be the ironworks. 400 a week. That will almost even us out on our troop costs. So if we open up one more enterprise in another city, that should pay for our troops. And we should be actually making money. So we need one more enterprise to open. So that's going to take us a couple of weeks. We need to do some quests for the Lord, for the city, and get in a couple of battles and save up 20,000. And so we should be able to do that in like a week or so, maybe 2 weeks. 400, right on. How much are we going to spend? 3,500. You got a deal. We still have enough money to go open up another enterprise, so we need to go do another quest for the Takedas and open up an enterprise in their city. And we're going to be at war with everybody eventually. Did we already go in here? I think we did. Greetings, friend. You look like the kind of man who'd do well to know me. Really? What are you selling? I've heard that before, sister. Boy, those are some sticky nugs. I travel a lot across all of Japan and keep an open ear. I can provide you information that you might find useful. These guys take the time to change this dialogue. I definitely take the time to read it. I love it. Well done. Japan is divided into rival domains. We all know the drill. But for those who don't, enjoy the read. That's just what I wanted to know, the claimants. Lady Yamanuchi of Kozuki. So there's one female claimant, and here's a second one. So one of them could be the new queen. Tachibana Ginchiro Kozuki, Yamanuchi of Kozuki. Kofu. So that's what I wanted to know. So we got another enterprise started. Let's take a look at the armors, because we got to get our girl some new armor. We just scored her something, so she's doing all right. But I'm always keeping an eye out for that Toyotomi family armor. I freaking love these freaking helmets, man. I would never take it off. Look at that. I'd never take that shit off. Look at that freaking purple freaking mop on my head. That would be awesome. Yeah, that's bitchin'. Different clan though, so we won't be using that. Shino. Cool. It's battered. Don't want it. I'll turn all that shit off. Cracked, broken, beat, battered. What's the point? It fills up the merch with a bunch of shit that nobody wants to buy. I'll turn all that stuff off. Hey, you want to buy my dirty old socks? No. Battered, cracked, broken. I never understood what the point of that was. That right there doesn't make any sense. It's two-handed, 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 two-handed. Take a screenshot of that and I'll go and fix that. I haven't been using the bow. I've been digging the freaking rifles. They're not rifles, but the powdered firearms. Teppos. Right on. The walkies are super fast. I need some good throwing stars. Let's scoot. How the horse is looking. Right on. Look at that. Yep, we've got one. Kick ass. So we got that started. There was nobody in the end. Nope. Prost. Skol in Chindan. Next. Wonder if the king's pissed at us. Let's go do this bandit lair. Have a good day, brother. Be safe out there. You have a good morning, my friend, and thanks for rolling in and saying hey. Be safe, bro, and you have an awesome, awesome, awesome Christmas. Peace, homie. Yeah, we'll be doing better. So we'll have that other ironworks to help us. Rents from Cheetah? None. They must be banded out. Let's go find out. And we'll take care of this rebel hideout while we're at it. Yeah, she's been needing that bad. I'm going to get her archery skill rolling. And her two-handed. I love my companions, my heroes. They're awesome. They're really cool. They got their own backstories. The dialogues have been changed. Everything. Cool beans. So what do we need? 20, 30. Yeah, we've got 30 gunners. We're light on cavalry, we're light on infantry. Now we're not. Cool. That works. Shoot him down. Those arrows, I gotta get him something different. Those arrows, I'm gonna put those on his back. Take a look and see where they kept their arrows. It just looks funky. Put those arrows on his back. Lord Honda himself. Assemble the army again. Time to head north. Won't do it. Alright, we made 54 coin. Good deal. Opening up that second enterprise paid off. Alrighty then. I can't move. What's up with the controls in this quest? Oh, poor warlord. Buried with our treasure at our feet. So I guess we wait till the quest ends. Give me a break. Someone's got to win. A blade's been drawn. Banzai! Yep, they're fighting it out. Who won? You won and they lost. You take the tatami retainer armor and 146 mon from their corpses. Huh. It's a 3411.
隊は退却じゃ。よーい、気を蹴り出せ。下がれ。今だ、全軍発動突撃。全軍よーい。騎馬隊は退却じゃ。突っ込め。よーい。隊は退却じゃ。
So I think that's about it for me for tonight. I'm getting tired. Sun should be up soon. And if you guys tuned in, thanks for tuning in. Thanks for stopping in and saying hey. Hanging out on my front porch here in ancient Japan. You guys are rolling by. Thanks for saying hi. See y'all soon, my friends.